Okay,
there we go.
There we go.
Okay.
I just dropped the iPad like 5 times while I was trying to start the next part because that's how I do. So anyway. Shut up.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay, so next question.
Next question.
What did you think, or did you have concerns about the fact that I decided to have surgery in Mexico? Be honest.
Do you want, like, the verbatim quote?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought you would have done better if you wanted your floors cleaned. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just the way I felt about it. And then when Sarah presented the logical facts about the fact that the surgeon she chose had done at least 10 times the number of surgeries of this type than any surgeon she would have found locally, I was very readily convinced that this is a good plan. Screw it, doesn't matter. And because it was a private clinic, it allayed all my fears, because generally speaking, in Latin America, being Latin American, if you got the money to open your own private clinic, it's going to be state of the art. So,
well, I have to say, it wasn't actually a clinic. My surgery was done in a hospital, and I stayed in the hospital. But
you stayed in the
it's a private hospital, but it was actually
you stayed in the You Got Cash money wing.
Yes, exactly.
So that made me feel a lot better. I wasn't really so worried about that, and I was actually really glad, because you'd proven once again, you did your research and you knew what you were doing, and so I was like, go for it. Let Juan Manuel Gomez there hack and slash, and you'll be fine, I think.
Okay. I think you kind of answered this before, but did you have concerns or fears about me having surgery? Not necessarily just the surgery part, but like what would happen afterwards, or?
We did. It was part of the. I did answer it before. Again, it was an overall just surgical concern, not particularly this surgery that I was concerned about. This surgery is actually pretty routine. It's not exactly a very complex procedure. It's not exactly life-threatening. The part I was concerned about, again, was the general anesthetic.
Right.
And so that's what I was concerned about. But other than that, no, I wasn't concerned about the after effect. I was admittedly interested to see how you're going to balance the aftermath.
Well, that was kind of the next question was, were you concerned, or did you think that I wouldn't be able to do it, or that not that surgery would fail, because that doesn't really happen. It's not the surgery that fails. You fail the surgery as a patient. And I hate when people say, gastric bypass or VSG failed me. No, it didn't. You
not the way it works.
Failed the surgery.
And I know that for a fact, because my mother had the same thing done, and she still gained weight, and she still became a type 2 diabetic, and so she failed the surgery. She found ways to cheat, and it totally didn't work. So
were you afraid that was going to happen to you?
No, because, again, you're a determined person, and I've told you this. I'm very proud of you because of the willpower, and the dedication that you have, that once you commit to a course of action, you're going to stick to it. Oh. And so I knew that wasn't going to be a problem. The one concern I was concerned about was the psychological ramifications, because it's very common after drastic weight loss that people who have been fluffy for a long time
scooch in. They're like way over there.
I'm way over there. People who have been fluffy for a long time, once they lose a lot of weight, their psyche takes a little bit longer to catch up to the reality of the physical representation. So that was where I was concerned, and not because you wouldn't be able to deal with it, just because it's a pretty crappy place to be, where you're looking good and you still see, unrealistically, room for improvement, where some people go too far and it becomes very unhealthy and they end up in a bad way. I wasn't concerned about that with you. I just knew that it was going to be a really crappy time when that arose, inevitably.
Right. Gotcha.
But I know that you're going to deal with it when it comes.
All right. What do you think about me making YouTube videos about my weight loss journey? Not that Max has actually seen. I think he's seen like one video.
I've seen a couple.
Or two videos.
It's one of those things that This is something you do, but you and I talk about this stuff all the time. So I've never really.
He doesn't need to watch my videos because we pretty much.
Yeah, I never really felt the need to watch them because we communicate constantly.
Right.
But the fact that you're doing it, I think, is good. It's healthy, and it's helpful, not just to you, to other people. You, because you get to express what's going on in your own mind and how you're doing and how you're dealing with the situation. But for other people, excuse me, because for some people, they may have the desire, but they don't have the conviction or the impetus, the movement of spirit to actually go through with it. And when someone stands up and shows them that it's not impossible, it's not easy, nothing worthwhile ever is,
No, that's true.
that if one person can do it, another person can do it with a little conviction. And so I'm really glad that you're doing these videos, because I know that it's helping you and others. And so once again, it makes me proud.
That's sweet. Okay. Oh, now it's gonna get real.
That's good. Oh, it's gonna get all real.
It's real.
It's
Up
gonna
in
be
the
like
business.
it's gonna be like ugly crying, or be like, are we gonna like drag a?
Oh no, I don't
fight?
think it's gonna be crying right now unless you say something rude and I bitch slap you. Were you afraid that I would change drastically or act differently after I lost weight?
No, not at all. Inevitably, there were going to be some minor changes to, and again, we just talked about this at dinner.
Mm-hmm.
There were going to be changes to the superficial parts of your personality. They act more of a filter in how you interact with people around you, how you dress, how you present yourself. Those have changed, but I didn't think it was going to be all this. All that and a really bag of chips.
I already thought that, so.
Right. I know.
I was like, when you were this fun girl, come on.
Fluffy don't matter. I wasn't concerned about that. No, I wasn't concerned that you were going to change who you were. It was only going to be a positive change. Sorry.
Cool. I'm going to skip ahead because there's a kind of related question. So compare the old Sarah, so pre-weight loss surgery, to the new Sarah, post-weight loss surgery. How do you think that I've changed?
This might get a little teary-eyed. Old weight loss Sarah was very confident and self-assured and very capable and very competent, and it's just there were no real issues attached to the weight, and yet I knew it bothered you. And so, and it's one of the things that I remark on just to myself whenever I see you now, because I see you, the way you walk and the way you dress now. I remember the first time you busted out these really awesome pair of shoes that I commented and I couldn't, because it'd been forever
You
since
did,
it
yeah, I
was
remember that.
something I haven't seen you wear since high school.
Yeah.
And you were a little fashionista back in the days.
Flash dance. Sorry.
You were a little fashionista back in the days, and then motherhood and the increasing weight kind of
You can say it, my fat ass.
limited those opportunities, and now I get to see that sparkle. That oh, that looked painful. Right on her foot.
That hurt.
Damn.
I'm gonna edit that out. It's okay.
Okay.
We'll edit out that part. Hold on. Wait.
Wait for it. There we go.
Sorry, just had to do a quick edit because the iPad just fell on my foot. So.
Getting to see that person and that aspect of your personality come out again is really awesome. It slowly faded over time, and I missed it because you can put it on for a good laugh before, but now it's more of a permanent installation, and it makes me so happy to see. It makes me so happy to see it, because now you can actually strut the way you should. Exactly. You can strut the way you should because you can actually walk. You can walk the walk now. And it makes me really happy.
That's awesome. Has our relationship changed since I've lost weight?
No.
I don't think so either.
No.
Not that I'm supposed to be answering, but...
No. I see you
clearly
happier.
we're just more awesome together because we're more awesome as time goes on. Cause
exactly.
It is, so.
But no, I don't think a relationship's really changed. I mean, it will change. Honestly, that's the way relationships are.
Right.
But I see you happier. That's pretty much it, and that just makes me happy for you.
Oh, that's so cute.
Oh, because I love the girl.
This is a good one. Have your eating habits changed at all since my weight loss surgery?
I actually do notice portions now. I have been noticing portions. I can still ignore it for certain things like ribs and veal cutlets.
I wish I had a video of our dinner tonight. It was kind of funny. It was.
Ooh, Lord,
Yeah.
that pig is fighting back now.
There was a lot of ribs. It was like unlimited ribs basically, and I had 3 chicken wings and like a couple pieces of Max's.
And I had 9 monstrous ribs, and it was so
It's
good.
kind of funny.
So good. But now that pig's like, oh, now you're gonna pay.
So different than that dinner would have been like last year at this time.
Oh God, we would have been fighting over
We would have
those
been eating
ribs.
an entire pig, frankly. Yeah, it would have been pretty gross. But anyway, yeah.
Yeah, but I've noticed, I do notice portion sizes now. So that's been helping me lose weight as well. Well, yeah.
I know I've mentioned this before, but like everyone in our group of friends has pretty much lost weight in the last, even before I had weight loss surgery, in the last like year, 18 months. So slowly, just as a group of friends, we've all kind of changed the way we do things. So we don't enable each other with food as much as we used to. We're not like bringing cupcakes to each other's houses, and even if someone is like making dinner, or even when we go out, like we go out less, we make better, healthier choices and all that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, which is good.
That was awesome.
This is a good one too. Are you open about my weight loss surgery with other people?
I really actually don't talk about it with a lot of people because a lot of people that I interact with on a day-to-day basis don't know you.
Yeah.
The only people that ask about it that aren't in our circle of friends are my family. Mm-hmm. And they're really happy that it's been so successful for you. And I've been very open with them after asking you if it's all right, but I was very open with them about it. And yeah, so that's about it. They're the only ones who really know.
Cool. All right, so this is like way over now, even though I have to edit out that little bit. So I'm going to stop this here and we'll go on to part 3.
Yeah.